Okay, so this is the writing equations and inequality word problem worksheet for October 1st. This is Thursday. And I printed this from Schoology, so it looks a little bit different than probably what Coach Elkins had. So yesterday we were given word problems and we had to match the equation. Today it's flipped. So you're given an equation and you have to go through and match the word problems. But luckily, we can eliminate some pretty easy. We're just going to make sure that the numbers go together and that the variable's in the right spot. And we should be able to get our answer pretty quick without having to read the whole page. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make sure I know what these are in decimal form, because they might give us those answers in decimal form too. So 3/8 is 0.375. 7/4 is 1.75. Okay, so let's go through and look for some keywords. First of all, I know that these two numbers are together, so those should be in the same sentence. We're pretty close to each other. And then these two need to be going together. So the mass of beaker A is measured after 1.6 ounces is added to 7/4. So they're saying 1.6 and 7/4 go together, and that's what our problem has up here, so that works. Of grams G of sodium in beaker A. The mass of beaker B is measured after 5.4 ounces of liquid is added to 3/8. So they have the numbers in the right spot, but they're adding 5.4, and in the problem it says minus 5.4. So I'm going to go ahead, without reading the rest of it, I'm going to eliminate that because they used the wrong word. B, the mass of beaker A is measured after 5.4 ounces is added to 7/4. So they put 5.4 and 7/4 together. Those are on opposite sides of the equal sign. It already doesn't work. Then on C, the mass of beaker A is measured after 1.6 is added to 7/4. That works. 1.6 and 7/4 are together, and they did add 1.6. The mass of beaker B is measured after 5.4 ounces of liquid is removed. That's a good thing. That would mean minus from 3/8 of the number of grams of sodium. So far that works. Let's just double check on the last one, make sure we didn't mess up. So they put 5.4 removed from 7/4. 5.4 goes with 3/8, not 7/4, so that one's not going to work. And let's look at the next one. 2 8th grade classes are selling raffle tickets. One class is selling the tickets for $3.75 each, and they already have $2.80. Okay, so we're combining those. The other class is selling tickets for $4 each, and by combining I mean adding, no subtracting. $4 each, and has already raised $210. Okay, so these two numbers should be together on the same side. These two should be together. You've got your each, so you know where your variable should go. Another long one, number 3. I'm going to do the same thing just in case. I'm going to turn 2/5 into a decimal off to the side in case they give us 0.4 instead of 2/5, because they will do that. Which problem situation cannot? So we're actually looking for one that doesn't work. So A, Brian has a barrel that begins with a 3/4 liter. 3/4 is the same as 75 or 0.75, right? 3/4, 0.75, those are the same. They just word it a little differently. And fills the barrel with more liquid at a rate of 2 liters every 5 minutes. So that would look like what they gave us in the problem. Ava has a barrel that begins with 4 liters. Okay, we've got 4. And fills the barrel, so she's adding, with 3 more liters of liquid every 10 minutes. So 3/10, which would be 0.3. So that works out too. Okay, this one works. Remember, we're looking for one that does not work. The second one, David has been given a small tree. The tree is 4 feet tall and grows 2 feet every 5 years. So 2 every 5. So they put 4 with 2/5. Okay, those are on opposite sides of the equal sign. That's not going to work even before I read the rest of it. So B would work. B would work because it doesn't work. Okay, so you want to make sure you've got 0.2x plus 200. These have to be together. These have to be together. And your sign in the middle, this is less than this. So A says Henry charges 200 plus 25 cents. First of all, they put 200 and 0.25 together. Those are on opposite sides. They have to be on the same side. Already that one's out. Henry charges $200 plus 0.20 per hour. So that's good. We're saying this is Henry and this is Brandon. Brandon charges $150 plus 25 cents per hour. So those numbers match up. They're on the right side. What is X? The number of hours needed that Henry's price is cheaper. That would be less than Brandon's. Okay, think about that one. The numbers are right. Think about the sign. What sign is up here? Henry charges 200 plus 25 cents. Again, that's the same as A. They put the wrong numbers together. And then D, Henry charges $200 plus 0.20 cents per hour. Brandon charges $150 plus 25 cents. What is X? The number of hours needed so that Henry's is greater than Brandon. So between those two, which of those matches the problem that they gave you? On number 5, they gave us a table. The same thing, we're going to use this M, and I'm just going to go with the first one since they're smaller numbers. We're going to try the 11, and we're going to plug it in everywhere that we see an M. So that means we're going to multiply. And you're just going to solve that whole problem. So 40 times 11 plus 0.75. If it's correct, it will equal this. That's what we're looking for. If it does not equal this, then it's gone. You can eliminate it. Same thing here, 0.75 times 11 plus 40. If you get 2 that work, then you just have to move to the next number. Go back and try 22. Pretty sure there's only one that works on that one though. Lily bought a new Corvette. She made an initial payment of $8,000. She will pay $655 each month until it's paid off, which represents the relationship between M, the number of months, the number of monthly payments, Lily has made, and T, the total that she paid the store. So all together, anytime it asks for total, you're combining them. Even though it's talking about paying, you're combining that together because it wants to know how much of these together is going to be her payment. Like how much is she going to pay total? AJ and Colton are both saving money for their summer vacations. So AJ started with $65.45 and adds $25.85 every month. There's your variable. Colton did not have a starting amount, so he's at 0, but adds $47.60 to his savings every month. There you go. Which could be determined how many months in it will take for them to have the same. So that's just the equal sign. So you've got your numbers. Make sure you have their numbers on the right side together. Number 8, Sarah and Kylie are both saving money for college. They both begin saving at the same time. Sarah started with $500 and adds $75 every month. There's your variable. Kylie did not have a starting amount, so she's at 0, but she adds $90 every month. Solving this one, all you need to do is change this -10 1/4 to -10.25. Solving, you can do this, solving. Scientific notation, remember put your new decimal after the first non-zero number. That's your decimal, times 10 is always there, and you're counting backwards. You're counting to the left, it's a tiny number, so think about what that means for your exponent. And the key words, true or false on the back.